Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So basically this is my response video about Iran. So I heard that the US did a military strike on Baghdad's biggest airport in Iraq. Which I see right-wing conservatives like Ben Shapiro literally, what's the right way to say it? Jacking off to the thought of war. Yeah. And now tons of people who are against this are being attacked by conservatives and Trump supporters. But remember that video about Trump in 2011 saying, oh, Obama's gonna start a war with Iran to get reelected? Instead, he did the Iranian nuclear deal. Remember that? So, he basically came to Iran, destroyed their nuclear deal. Then, he basically started making tensions, putting crippling sanctions on Iran. I am against this, and basically all I hear is from conservatives, oh, Trump just did this as self-defense. This is not to start a war. Like Blaze TV going like, oh, this was to protect Americans, not to start a war. BS. And then I hear Ben Shapiro saying this, that Soleimani, sorry if I pronounced it wrong to the Iranians watching on my video, that he basically was the top was like Iran's like biggest terrorist or something like that. Which, that's totally bullshit. For real. Bullshit. Like I said, bullshit. For real, bullshit. I'm going to say it 3 times. Yeah, in a terrorist state. Really? Really? Yeah, right. And also, this caused civilian casualties as well. And also, when it came to Emma Vigeland and her feud with Ben Shapiro, said this, your naivism is amusing. Trump, Obama, and Bush all committed war crimes. Should they be assassinated on the spot? Are you aware how many deaths Trump and Pompeo are directly responsible for? Civilian deaths? Or you do not care because they are Arabs who, quote, live in open sewage. And here's some other dude who was responding. He was literally in the act of organizing terrorists. Basically, this is an act of war. And basically, this is legally declaring war, really. Because this did not get approved by Congress or the Senate. So, he basically is like illegally starting a war. And then you have the Blaze TV, which I see them as bullshit propaganda. Like I said, bullshit. Sorry, there's nothing to laugh about. Where they're like, oh, Trump's just defending Americans, not to start a war. He's doing this just to basically take away people from the idea of impeachment. Really. Ay, Dios mío. He's basically wanting to start a war so he can get reelected, basically. And then you have mainstream media fueling, jacking off to the idea of war, flirting with it. Like last time when it came to Iraq. We know the reason why Bernie Sanders and Elijah Cummings and a bunch of other few representatives and senators went against this war in Iraq is because they knew it was going to destabilize the country, knew it was going to cause a power vacuum, and knew it was a stupid war in the first place that was going to cause civilian deaths and tons of it. And that basically Iraq never attacked us. We even funded Iraq to attack Iran. We attacked an airliner back then. We basically put crippling sanctions on their economy. We assassinated their military general, who was the head of the military. Yeah. And now you have people in Iran now, like, protesting. And basically. Yeah. Basically assassinated him. Oh shit. It's a ghost. Basically declaring an act of war. And now we have people who are against this being attacked right now. So, guess who's being attacked? Emma Vigeland, Senator Chris Murphy, and people from the Damage Report, the Humanist Report, TYT. Now they're being attacked. Because, basically, they are against this war. In which most of the countries against a war of Iran. Literally, Kyle Kalinske showed that poll like about a few months ago. Nobody back then when Trump was last minute stopped an airstrike. No one was for it in the first place. No one was even for it. And also, we literally have troops that are basically like sitting ducks in Iraq, who the people in Iraq do not want them there in the first place. Damn. And also, the one thing I recommend all of you doing is go on YouTube, go on social media, tell your friends and family to go against this war. Show to the public that they're against this war. Basically, you can like this video or like the Damage Report's response to this. And show people that basically war is not okay. This is going to be a horrible war. And Trump said he was basically against war. He was like, we're going to end the forever wars. No, they were not. They were never going to. He did that just to get a few votes. For real. Okay. Bye-bye.